Hello, good afternoon. Hope that you can hear as well. I'm Mark Pose, I'm the CEO of thethings.iO. I'm here with Carlos, my colleague.
Hello, guys.
So we are here ready to do the webinar where we are going to show you how to connect a Sigfox device to thethings.iO, make a really beautiful dashboard in 5 minutes. And actually, we're going to show you as well how to connect the Spot'it and Geolocate device with no GPS. And an extra bonus, actually, we are going to show you how you can send a Wi-Fi MAC address to thethings.io through Wi-Fi, through Sigfox. And we actually can complement the Spot'it geolocation with API services that can offer better geolocation, like Google, Wi-Fi, API geolocation, etc. So let's start, right, Carlos?
Perfect.
Okay, so let me show you what's thethings.io for people who actually still don't know us. At thethings.io, we like to call us the most simple enterprise IoT platform. And what does it mean? So this is what our customers say about us. They say that we are so simple to use, so simple to connect devices, and that's really important when you're on an IoT project. We all know that it's painful to connect a device to the internet. We all know that actually it's hard to scale, etc. So we try to simplify all the connection, all the device provisioning, all the data collection and data visualization, and also we simplify the way to add new business logic on top of the data. And actually collecting feedback from our customers, we like to call ourselves, as they call us, the most simple enterprise IoT platform. Actually, you are free to try for free our platform. You have 15 days free trial, and we will give you at the end of the webinar a code for a free month to try thethings.io. All right, so we help companies that make products to connect these products to the internet, collect this data and analyze it and visualize it, and we actually can go from the prototyping stage till thousands or dozens of thousands of connected devices. We reduce this time to market. Actually, we are in projects where, thanks to our knowledge, our know-how on IoT, Sigfox, and other technologies, we can reduce the time to market. And actually, we have a flexible pricing really adapted on the cost of every project. Let me show you some of the use cases where we have customers today, and in most of them, we are working with Sigfox. In agriculture, we have several customers using thethings.io actually to collect the data, visualize this data for their customers, and actually apply some artificial intelligence algorithms like predictive watering, among other calculations. On logistics, we also are working with several customers doing geolocations, assets tracking, prediction of deliveries, etc. On industry, we are working on liquid telemetry and others. So we are also doing here a lot of prediction maintenance, preventive maintenance. On connected home, we're also working and also connecting stuff on cities. Some of the cool stuff that we have that are a little bit different. So first of all, we have dashboards that are really easy to build and really flexible with a lot of visualizations and maps, routing, etc. But on the other hand, we also introduce a new concept that you can build any dashboard for any actor in the project. That means that we have customers where they can build in a day. For example, we have one customer that they build themselves in a day 10 different dashboards for the 10 different actors that there is on the project. From the people who is giving support by telephone, they could have a dashboard, till the general director that they wanted to see a specific dashboard with some KPIs, till technicians that are in the street going to repair devices. So it's really easy to build dashboards and visualize data or visualize KPIs from advanced algorithms. And another innovation that we are providing, for example, is real-time interaction between users and devices through chatbots. There is something that if you want to know more, just click on demo to request a demo on our website, and we will show you more about this. But we have a couple of customers actually interacting with their assets that are connected to the things.io with chatbots. As I mentioned previously, we are doing a lot of predictive and preventive maintenance. And now that I see here some emails, we don't only make dashboards. We know that a lot of people want to get data with emails. So we are also having this tool to generate emails and get like a daily email, weekly email, etc., where you can have extra information. We also support SMS, phone calls, and another type of communication. Okay, who is it for, the things.io? So it's for enterprises that are connecting devices. It's for OEMs who need to offer a solution for their customers. It's for system integrators, actually, that there is a partnership program available in our website. You can click on the tab of partners and you can request more information. We are looking for partners all around the world. And finally, developers who are doing prototypes, etc. We also can help them to go from an idea to production, as we have been doing since 3 years ago. And okay, so since now 3 years ago, we are Sigfox Ready platform. We love to work with Sigfox. It's a great product, and we are integrated, of course, with the Sigfox downlink and uplink. We are now integrated with the Spot'it, and we are doing an integration to know the coverage of the API signal. It's really easy to do Sigfox dashboards with the things.io. We like to call ourselves, as I mentioned in the beginning, that we are the most simple Sigfox IoT platform that is in the market. You can go to our blog.thethings.io, and find more information or tutorials and videos. Where actually Carlos, in less than 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 59 seconds, he's able just to connect a device, get the data from a callback from Sigfox, parse this data, and make a dashboard. That it's actually what we are going to show you now. We are going to do a quick demo. First of all, we are going to connect a smart everything to the things.io. We are going to introduce the callback at Sigfox. And we are going to get the data, show you a quick dashboard that you can build really easily. And next step will be to set up the Spot'it endpoint. You will see that it's pretty straightforward as well. And finally, we are going to show you as well how we get the MAC address of Wi-Fi's around us, and we can actually improve the geolocation that we get from Spot'it and with this geolocation. At the end of this demo, we are going to open the Q&A through the live chat that it's on YouTube. Carlos is right now using it. So feel free during the demo or whatever you want to introduce the questions that you have. And we are going to answer all of these questions during the Q&A. Right? Okay, so Carlos, let's work on the demo. So let's go to the things.io to create a new account. That's it. So as I mentioned to you, this is the partners tab. You can request a free demo here. And let's start now. So let's create a new account.
Okay. Let's say we want a new account. We are going to use an email of us. Okay. That should be the user, and this, let me show you real quick. This will be the user and the email. Okay.
You are not a robot, right?
Correct. Still. So let's create a free account for now. Okay.
Okay, so we have a quick tour of the tool where we ask you some interesting questions to understand what you do, why are you, if you have coding skills or not, to understand how we can help you. Let's yeah, webinar. Let's start.
Okay. Real quick, we're going to create a product in order to register our Sigfox device. Let's navigate to things, the third row, and inside, let's create a new product. So here, click on create new product. Inside, we're going to choose a new name, Sigfox webinar. And we're going to use, make sure you use Akeru/Smart Everything as the port. So as you see now, the format has been changed to Sigfox. In this way, once you create the product, you look inside it, you will see that a new subscription URL is made. Make sure to copy this subscription URL, as right now you need it at the Sigfox backend.
So let's go to the Sigfox backend, right?
That's it. So for those who don't know, the URL is actually backend.sigfox.com. And we're going to use our own credentials. So my device is in my Sigfox backend account. And once you are inside, if you already have registered your device, you can directly navigate here. Choose your device. So our device is C389D as ID. And once you are here, some information should appear about your device, but you can go to device type, change to your name, which should be, in this case, things geolog test, and navigate to callbacks. Okay, right now, as you can see here, we have two callbacks. Ones that are service callbacks, actually the Geolog, which is the Spot'it service, and the other ones are the data callbacks. Let's create a new data callback for our device. Make sure you create a custom callback. And inside, we're going to need to change some things. The first one is use HTTP method post. And for second one, just copy and paste the URL pattern that you just copied from the product. So this subscription URL should be pasted in the URL pattern, as you can see here.
And you can click OK, and we have a new subscription URL ready to send data from this device.
Okay,
right?
Perfect. Now we need to also create a new callback for the Spot'it service, as is a new service from Sigfox and is located in another callback. Okay, right now we need to select the type of the callback as service, and inside select Geolog as the type of service. So in the URL pattern, if you still have the previous URL, just copy it and modify the part from URL when it should be on sgfx at geo and delete the data. That should do the trick in order to create the new callback. Also, make sure to use the HTTP method post, as we are sending data to thethings.io. Okay. Also, make sure to include both latitude and longitude from the Spot'it service. So inside the latitude and longitude will be the GPS data that is extracted from both Sigfox Spot'it service or the GPS data that your device has. In our case, our device doesn't have GPS enabled, so we are using Sigfox Spot'it service to extract the coordinates from the device. Once you're finished, click on OK, and make sure that both callbacks are enabled. In this case, is enabled for our product, and the service callback is enabled too. Okay, once we are done with this step, just go again to the dashboard of our product, and we still don't have anything. So we should create, once the device is sending data, a new thing will appear here. But right now, we need a Sigfox parser in order to map the data from the device. Okay.
So this is needed because, as you know, Sigfox it's sending 12 bytes of data every time. So we need to understand what it's inside your 12 bytes of data. So you need to actually tell us, what's there. This is the reason why automatically in the functions place of cloud code, it's automatically created this Sigfox parser.
Okay. For that Sigfox parser, we already have GitHub repository.
You can go to github.com/thethings, and we have created a repo with all the code that we are going to use. So you can actually replicate all what we are doing actually in yourself later after the webinar.
Okay. Let me show you real quick. Here we have two codes. One is for the code of our Smart Everything, and the other one is for the Sigfox parser. Let's first review a little bit the Arduino code of our Smart Everything. So here we have two data that is being sent from the device. Actually, we have a float, which will be sent the temperature inside, and the other one is an integer, which will be sent as a humidity. And the other one is the Wi-Fi max that we are using in order to geolocate our device using the Geolocation API from Google.
That we will show you later on.
That's it. So the other part of the code is just managing those frames and sending them to Sigfox, as we can see here.
Awesome.
Perfect. Once this code, make sure you can flash it on your Smart Everything if you have one, and if not, please just adapt it a little bit in order to work with another Sigfox enabled devices from the Arduino.
Or we are all ready to use the new Sigfox Arduino, right?
That's it.
It was presented a couple of weeks ago.
Yep. Okay, let's move to the Sigfox parser. Okay. Once you have access to that Sigfox parser, please, we can copy all the Sigfox parser and move to the cloud code of your account. Inside, just edit the Sigfox parser and copy the new one.
So cloud code works at the moment with JavaScript. So don't worry, if you don't know JavaScript, just send us a message and we can give you support.
Okay. So inside the Sigfox parser, make sure you changed some keys. In this case, is a Google API key. So for each one of you, if you have if you have your own Google account, please make sure you use this your own key in order to have the Google location.
I will change this API key behind the scenes. Yeah, you can go to show how to create. So how to get the first data and create a dashboard, maybe. Meanwhile, I change this.
Okay. So once we have our device ready, our device needs to have information inside. So this code that we are providing on Sigfox, on the Sigfox repository about Spot'it webinar, sends data every 10 minutes. So once the device is started, please send data. And it will be sending data after an interval of 10 minutes. Once we have data, we can move to the dashboard, where we are going to show some widgets about the previous data that we have been receiving. Okay, right now, as we can see, the device already sent data, but we have
we don't understand the payload, right? Because the Sigfox parser is still not there.
So the data that the Sigfox device has sent is still only the max. A new payload will be sent, which will be the temperature and humidity, and we will need to decodify them, excuse me.
That's right. So maybe we can create a new dashboard with logs, with some logs.
Okay.
Right at the moment to visualize the Sigfox. So this is the dummy dashboard that we actually put automatically. And yeah, you need to sadly you need to delete all the widgets that you can see one by one, and then create new ones. Right now we are going to create a new widget. We can call it logs, and we are going to see the data that we are showing. This is a product. It's a product widget. Actually, you have to select the product that you want to visualize, and then you can visualize data from all this product with a map, a table, an actuator, actually to send data to all the devices with a line chart or a bar chart, and you can put it real time or static. And then you can customize it. So, for example, we can display the Sigfox payload. And we can visualize, how we call it, temperature. And as we change the Sigfox parser, we are going to have temperature and humidity. It's in 7 degrees Celsius, fantastic, and humidity. All right, let's create it. So we have the first widget really quickly, where we see that we still don't have temperature and humidity. How it's programmed, Carlos, the Arduino? How long it sends data?
Okay, so actually, the Smart Everything in the Arduino code is programmed in order to first send a message with 2 Wi-Fi max. Actually, these max are ones from our office, and the other message is 12 bytes also, which 4 of them are temperature and the other 4 are humidity. So in a time of 10 minutes, both messages, max and temperature and humidity, should be sent. Let's see if we can reboot the device in order to have both messages.
Let's do it. And yeah, meanwhile, we came back to the Sigfox parser just to see this part of the humidity and temperature. So we just need to decode the string and to know where these in the payload of Sigfox, where are these data, and parse it if it's a float or it's an integer, as we showed you previously. we can go into the geolocation later on, right?
That's it.
So maybe, yeah, we have the first data, actually. Actually, it's funny because we are getting 3 types of messages from Sigfox, right?
That's it.
We are getting on payload. You can see geolog service. So we get the message with temperature and humidity. We get the message with the MAC address, and we get a message from geolog service. And we have data. Maybe we can do some charts to visualize historical data. What do you think, Carlos?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let us start with the temperature, maybe.
Yeah.
So as data source, make sure you use sync resource, as we're going to show only the temperature for that device, and select the Sigfox webinar as the product and your thing, which should be also the name or the ID of the device. From Sigfox, we parse directly the device ID as the name of the thing in order to make it easy for the developers, in order to identify its device. So for the resource, we have Spot'it, which will be the location of the device using the Spot'it service. We have the description of the device. We have actually a new resources which are called Geolocation, which will be the following geolocation extracted from the Google Geolocation API based on our MAC address, our Google ratios, the humidity extracted from the device, the Sigfox payload, as we've seen before, and the temperature. So we're going to use the temperature and humidity to create a historical widget.
So you can have, as you see here, we have 2 types of visualization: real time, where you can see values, gauge in a map as an LED, or historical type of visualizations, where you can have line charts, pie charts, bar charts, etc. So let's do a line chart.
Okay. So make sure you use the real time if you want to see real-time data going on your device, and let's customize it. So we will see a maximum of 10 values in the chart, which should be fine. And we will use the unit as degrees Celsius.
Let's change the color.
Let's change the color to a more beautiful one in order to interpret.
And maybe we can have humidity into the same chart.
So as a new feature, we can use in the same widget, we can use 2 resources in the same widget. So in this case, we are going to use a lines widget with both humidity and temperature. And we're going to see the humidity as a slightly blue color. And we're going to use percentage as the unit from the humidity.
So with this checkbox here, actually, you can hide the secondary axis from humidity, or we can keep it. Maybe we keep it, right?
That's it.
So because I realized that we are a little bit hot here in our meeting room, what I decided to turn on, I don't know if you listened to the peep peep a few seconds ago, but I decided to turn on the air conditioner, and let's see if we can get more information. It's at 20, now it's at 20 degrees. Let's see if in the next 10 minutes we change it. Let's reset the smart everything to get new data. I don't know. All right. So actually, we got new data now. We are the temperature is decreasing, the humidity is increasing, as you have seen in real time. And okay, right now what we have connected a Sigfox device to the things with the callback. We have actually we are going to show you how we are magically getting Spot'it data. So actually, with the callback that we introduced from Spot'it, automatically it's introduced into the device. So if we go to the details of a device, we have the description of the device here, that if you click you can see automatically, as I mentioned, because you don't need to do anything with the Spot'it. Automatically, it's introduced as part of the description of the device. Actually, it's a JSON. You can do whatever you want with the description of an object at the things.io. And this is the data that we get from Sigfox Spot'it automatically. So let's do a map maybe with the Spot'it on this site. What do you think?
Why not? So let's create a new widget. In this case, it will be shown as the Spot'it map for that device. So
we can do a product map maybe.
Yeah, we can do a product map.
Then if you have more than one device, if you have one more, yeah, in this case we only have one device, but in case that you have more, it makes a lot of sense to use a product widget because that visualizes, yeah, hundreds or thousands of devices at the same map in real time, and you can see them moving.
So we can also show a resource in that map once we click a device. So let's show temperature maybe.
Let's do temperature, and if it goes below 25, let's put it on green. If it's upper 25 or equal to 25, let's have it in red.
Okay. So make sure always that you show markers. So in this case, if markers are disabled, we cannot see any device on the map. Make sure always that this feature is enabled, and let's change the color of the marker of each device depending on the temperature that it's on it.
So it's 0 and 23. Let's do.
Okay.
Let's put it green. A little bit challenging to have 23 degrees right now, but let's try it.
Let's try it out.
And if it's from 23 to 30, let's have it red, right?
Okay.
So we have now a new widget here. Maybe we can put it on the right.
Yeah, we'll try that.
You can do it smaller, or that's
it's the minimum, I'm afraid.
Okay, so let's do it bigger. Yeah.
So yeah, we can do it that way.
Sure. So you can go minus to see if this geolocalizes properly.
Okay. Actually, this is the Spot'it service. Actually, we are right here, as we will show you. I'm afraid that this differential in the position is because of we are in an indoor place and the Sigfox signal is not very good.
Exactly. We don't have a lot of very good signal. We will need to ask to Sigfox for an antenna on our terrace.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so let's move to the final demo. That it actually, because we are sending with Sigfox the MAC address of the Wi-Fi's. We want to show you how to mix Spot'it data, geolocation, with geolocation from third-party services such as Google or here.com, etc. that it's available.
Okay. Right now, let me show you again real quick the Sigfox parser that we are using. Okay. So make sure that you change your Google API key to an actual Google geolocalization key. In this case, we're using the geolocation from Google, and we are using it just as a simple post, using our two of our MAC address received directly from Sigfox. And as a response, we are getting a location based on that MAC address.
So they have a database with the cars that are taking pictures from a street view. In theory, they say that they are also reading all the MAC address, etc., and cracking them maybe.
And also, we are going to receive both the location of our Wi-Fi MAC address and also the accuracy received from that MAC.
So we are introducing in a new key that it's called Google Geolocation and Google Radios, and we are gonna store it. So as you can see, we are working with key values, and then you can geolocate a key value like this way. or we have magical resources that are called Geo, that we are going to talk in another webinar next month, to automatically, as you have seen with the Spot'it, to geolocate a specific product and not just a resource. Okay?
Okay. Okay, once the device is sending data, let's see if we have the new resources called Google Reduce and Google Geolocation. In this case, as same as Spot'it, we have geolocation, as Mark said, inside our resource. So as we can see here, the computer location is in another different spot than the Spot'it one. So let's make a widget and let's see if they are pretty close. Okay. So for the new widget, we will show the Google computer location. And we're going to show thing resource as a data source, the Sigfox webinar, and let's select our thing. Inside, we're going to choose Google Geolocation as the resource, and we're going to show a map for the widget type. Okay, so we have only a one, so we don't need to map any unit. Let's say 15 or 16. The higher the value, the more zoomed in we are in a map, and let's choose just roadmap as a map type. So here we have our other location computed directly from Google based on our MAC address. And if we can just zoom out a little bit, let me move real quick both maps. So in one map, we are having, in the same level, let's say, we are having our location here where actually our office is, and for the Spot'it, we are like 5 streets far so far.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe a little bit less than 1 kilometer.
So
yeah, it's well, for being a new service, it's not that bad.
Yeah,
right?
But I'm afraid Sigfox is still collecting data, and I'm sure the Spot'it service will be great in the future with a new deep learning techniques.
Exactly. So the promise is to have like a pretty interesting in less than 1 kilometer accuracy. And actually, we are working to have to improve these maps and to have included Spot'it geolocation with Wi-Fi, for example, if a customer is using PyCom or the new module of Sigfox from Wisel that includes Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and Sigfox. So to have all of these geolocations together in one only map. So that's more or less what we wanted to show during this webinar. I think that now, I think we don't forget anything, right?
Right. You're right.
Well, actually, to show you a little bit more about the platform. So we have the apps manager. For us, an app, it's something that gives access to someone, a subset of data or subset of devices. That's the way you can create dashboards for anyone on your project. We have the cloud code that we already have seen. We have the custom brand, where actually you can create this thethings.io portal as your own portal with your logo, with custom colors, with your URL, actually pretty quickly. And finally, we have here developers tools such as the developers console, where we can see data, for example, in real time. Let's see if we can see data from Sigfox. And so we have seen now temperature 24. Look, we are getting into 24 right now. We can see some libraries that we support, etc. And finally, we have one get started here where you can see some data such as dashboards, example dashboards that we have built, for example. Actually, one thing that we have, it's the inside dashboards, where you can get access into data from one specific device that we are going to show you in the next webinar as well. So it's just an example of one potential dashboard that the customer can have. And that's more or less everything that we wanted to show today. Let's go to the Q&A. So as we said previously, feel free to start asking questions through the chat if you have. If not, feel free to use the free trial. And yeah, we are looking forward to hear your questions or your comments through the chat. At the moment, yeah, we don't see at the live chat. You can say hi as well if you want at the chat. We are so if there is no question, okay, this is so thank you very much for coming. It has been a pleasure to show you how to connect a Sigfox device, how Spot'it. Okay, yeah, we have some questions. So get the presentation of other template. What do you mean, Alexandra? So what we are working right now in our roadmap, just to clarify, is that we are working in order to have dashboard templates. So it will be pretty straightforward to have one dashboard with specific widgets already working straightforward with the specific devices that you can have. In the beginning of when you create an account at thethings.iO, actually, you can see that you can see some dummy widgets already introduced into the dashboard that are not connected into any data. But what we are working right now is in order to have like a template of a dashboard that can have this widget automatically connected. And I don't know if that answers your question, Alexandra. Feel free to send me an email to develop this question. I don't know if you have more questions. Now it's the moment. Okay, Alexandra. Yeah, feel free to send me an email. So if there are no more questions, so feel free to reach me using my email account or my email. Okay. So we have a question from Alvaro. Yes, sure. We have the up link and the down link implemented. Actually, the only difference when you create the callback on the Sigfox backend, you need to clarify that it's a bidirectional message and not omnidirectional. And then the Sigfox parser that it's created you need to change the name, and yeah, you need to do some tricks. But actually, this is a blog post that we are gonna publish next week, where we are gonna explain how to do bidirectional communication with Sigfox. Actually, Sigfox plan enables you to send up to 4 messages per day to a device, in theory. So yeah, it's possible to send data from the things.io to a Sigfox device, and we have tried, and it's really cool. More questions? We will wait a couple of more minutes. in case that you have questions. And yeah, or feel free to reach me through the website. We have some chat tools where you can reach us. Or yeah, or if you create an account, we also have a chat tool where you can send us any question that you have, and we can give you support. We understand that some people don't have JavaScript coding skills. Yeah, feel free to request our support. We will give you support as soon as possible. We can give it, and I'm looking forward getting your questions and your projects. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much for coming, and looking forward having your projects connected. And feel free to contact us. Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye.